All right, everyone, let's get you out the door on this Wednesday evening. Temperatures in the upper 40s and low 50s. It's 47 degrees in New Bedford right now, 48 in Newport. And as we look to Providence, it is 50 on the nose. Clouds still around this evening, although we have been getting little peaks of sun. I want to show you guys something really cool. You ready for this? We're going to flip onto the Providence Skycam here. And do you see those beautiful shafts of light coming down from the clouds? They are just gorgeous. These right here. These are called crepuscular rays. And you get them essentially when you get these little breaks in the clouds and the light shines through. And it just gives you this gorgeous image as you get out and about. So hopefully you get to see these with your own two eyes, not just here on the camera, but outdoors. I just think it's a really nice sight on a Wednesday evening. Now, maybe not a nice sight is what's right behind me on satellite and radar. Looks a little different, doesn't it? Now I'm going to zoom in and show you that this area of low pressure, it's the same one with those little puzzle pieces I've been talking about the last couple of days. The whole thing, the big shebang, is shifting off to the east, but it is going to drive some more moisture later this evening. It doesn't mean the evening's a washout. It just means that some of these showers are going to move our way. So let's go through them together here on Futurecast. And as you can see, we get these little areas of rain, these little pockets over the next couple of hours. And as the sun sets and things get just a little bit colder, I just want to let you know I would not be surprised if a few of these areas had just a teeny bit of mixing sleet or wet snowflakes. I don't think that's going to be the main player here. I think it's more about the rain, but it's something to keep in mind as you head out the door later this evening. As you saw, though, really not looking at a washout, just a few spots where it's going to get a little bit wet and the roads could be slick. So be careful as you get behind the wheel. Otherwise, clouds decrease late tonight, mainly after midnight, and temperatures fall down to the low 30s. Most of us hovering right around freezing. Tomorrow we flip the switch a little bit. Now, I did say earlier this week that I did think Tuesday was my pick of the week. I think Thursday could be a contender. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. It'll be a little bit breezy, but we'll have some sunshine, especially as we start the day tomorrow, and temperatures in the upper 40s once again. 49 for Providence tomorrow, 48 in Newport, 47 in Westerly, and looking at 48 degrees in New Bedford. Altogether, I'd say it's a pretty solid forecast, especially because what's coming after, it's a little bit iffy. Now, I will say this, the reason that we do have those chances of an isolated shower on Thursday and Friday is because late Thursday night into very early Friday morning, there's a weak front coming through. It might spur on a couple little showers, but most of them are when the sun has set and all of you, or at least most of you, are asleep. I would say right around midnight, if not until about 3 a.m. or so. That's not really going to impact you much, but the bigger impacts come not with good timing. They come for the weekend and the start of the coming work week. The reason why is we have what we call a stalled front. You guys hear us talk about this, right? Cold fronts, warm fronts, sometimes occluded fronts. Well, when you have a front that stalls out, it just kind of sits there. It doesn't want to go anywhere. It creates an annoying situation where you essentially get the potential for precipitation to continue forming along the front until it decides to leave. It also creates an interesting temperature contrast, which is why you see such a stark line here on Futurecast of where things are green for rain versus purple for snow. Now, it looks like we're going to be stuck in the rain as we move through your Saturday, a couple of showers on Sunday as well. And then this whole area finally changes, unfortunately, with maybe not so much change as we get a cold front that sweeps everything away off to the east as we get through your Monday. That, I think, is going to be the heaviest rain day of the next 7. I think Monday is going to be really uncomfortable for us. But all that said, the rain finally leaves us and we get to Tuesday